afternoon. Wow, this is the first of its kind. We are coming to you with one of our best-selling or one of products we have for you to help you as we navigate the challenges we encounter with the issue of drug abuse and trafficking, especially the area of drug dependency. Having said that, my name is Vitalis Okereke. I am I'm a drug prevention, treatment, and care sensitization expert. Having served 24 good years with the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Nigeria, um, we, have, we have been involved in containing and containing the issue of drug abuse and trafficking in our society. I am primarily a narcotic investigator, having and traversed across the country all these years. All these years, served in the northern part of Nigeria, which was my first place of calling. From the north, I went to the southern part, the south. I went to the southwest, Lagos, Ogun State. Went to the eastern part of the country, combating these drugs and trafficking, getting involved in all we can do to get rid of this menace out of our country is quite huge. The problem associated with drug trafficking is quite huge. It's not what only one person could solve. It's not only what the government can solve. It requires every hand to be on deck. So having served in the organization for 24 good years, I decided to add to a little the little I have known, what I have seen over these years, so that it can be in the annals. It can be in the annals of history to help us, the upcoming generation, solve this drug crisis in society. So I believe the book we have here, the contents we are going to be uploading on a weekly basis, monthly basis, daily basis is meant to help us, individuals, families, churches, mosques, communities address this issue because one of our passion for writing this book, we noticed that there are root causes to the drug issue in society. And until we tackle these issues, nothing may happen. The NDLA is doing a lot in their effort to curb the drug issue in society. The government is trying, but one area which we have found that have been lacking is on the individual and community level. What is the role of the individual in combating drug abuse and trafficking? What is the role of the community in combating drug abuse and trafficking? That's why we are here today. And we present to you a book. We call it a pamphlet. It's a book that was specifically written tailored toward this end. This book has been titled, you can see, Overcoming the Drug Scourge. Overcoming the Drug Scourge. Effective ways of ending drug abuse and dependency. That's our end. A flip through the about the book. What we have here is saying overcoming the drug scourge. Say this book, if you can see me, this book is born out of passion. This book is born out of the author's passion to fix a missing link in the drug abuse prevention campaign. Adequate information about drugs, drug abuse, and effective ways of ending the scourge have been provided. The principles elucidated in this book hold the key towards providing containing the problem of drug abuse and dependency. So I encourage everyone to join us on a weekly basis as we navigate these issues that have to do with drug problem in our society. And a bit introduction to the content of this book will show you where our key focus in. We are going to look at, among other things, first of all, understanding drugs. What is drugs and what then is drug abuse? We need to understand this. What is drug abuse? What is drugs? The chapter 2 is based on why people abuse drugs. A lot of issues, a lot of reasons have been put forward why people abuse drugs. The third point there is early signs of drug abuse. How can I identify if my ward is abusing drugs? If my ward is using drugs? How can I, as a novice? And so the details are contained in this book. Then we look at classes of drugs in the society. This is an involving chapter, involving issue. Drugs are being involved, diverse kind of drugs. What you know, some of these drugs are already legally prohibited, but the fact we have or the current issue in the current context has to do with a number of legal substances which are in daily usage by different persons in legitimate activities. These substances are being abused in the state of drugs. How do we contend this issue? So we're going to give you this classification on the course of this book. Then also drug abuse in Nigeria. What are drug abuse in Nigeria? What is the history of drug abuse in Nigeria? How do we get to this? We get to know where we are, and where we are going to. All the issues involving drug abuse, all that the government have done, all that the people are doing, all that the NDL is doing, and what is it in us? What can we do to contain this surge? Then finally, we look at the effective ways of ending the scourge. That is the main takeaway from this book. And we encourage you. You can call us, visit us. Our details are online for this. The good news that this book is free. This book is free. It's free. Get to us. Our details are there. Write us, send us, come and pick a copy. Come and pick a copy for you and for your family. The content of this book is rich enough to give you all you need to know to help you and yourself and your family overcome this scourge. And what's our goal? Our aim is to raise a new generation of vanguards who will take up this battle against drug abuse and trafficking. A new generation, so that this issue of drugs can be dealt with permanently in our society, so that every single person can live a good life. The effects of drugs cannot be compared to any other thing. Above all, the effect is so harsh and cannot be compared to any other thing. So the earlier you get a copy of this book, free copy, that is the takeaway. The first 100 person that will come for this book will get a free copy of this book. Reach us. My number is available 080-354-92046. I call it again 080-354-92046. Call me, send me a chat, send me a WhatsApp message, and I'll give you a guidance how to get this book. Free copy. Free copy. Yeah. So as we go on, we encourage you, like our channel, subscribe for the daily load of all that you need to know to ensure you and your family are free from the effect of drugs and drug abuse. Thank you. See you then. Send that like our buttons, subscribe to our button. You will get more daily loads of all these activities as you go on. Thank you and thank you. God bless you.